जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। निश दिन तेरा ध्यान धरे हम, सिमरे मंत्र तिहारा। निश दिन तेरा ध्यान धरे हम, सिमरे मंत्र तिहारा। हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगाओ, होवे घट उजियारा। हे शिव शंकर मंत्र जगाओ, होवे घट उजियारा। नमामि शंकर, नमामि शंकर, नमामि शंकर, नमामि शंकर, कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला शिव शंकर, सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। शंखनाद से शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया। शंखनाद से शब्द जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया। युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाचे, ऐसा डमरू बजाया। युग युग से ये सृष्टि नाचे, ऐसा डमरू बजाया। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में, शिव का नाम जपे से जग में, सुख पावे संसारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, सब जग थे हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। तीनों ताप हरण कर लेता ये त्रिशूल तिहारा। तीनों ताप हरण कर लेता ये त्रिशूल तिहारा। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा। शिव का नाम जपे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा। महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता, महादेव पर ब्रह्म विधाता आए शरण तिहारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर, जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जग के हितकारी। जय भोला भंडारी शिव हर, जय भोला भंडारी। 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 जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। सब देवों में देव निराले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले। जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। भोले भोलेनाथ, 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 भोलेनाथ। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
सब देवों में देव निराले, सब देवों में देव निराले, जय शंकर भोले।
जय शंकर भोले जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
भोले भोलेनाथ 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 भोलेनाथ। महादेव तुमने ही तो सब देवों का संताप हरा।
महादेव तुमने ही तो सब देवों का संताप हरा।
सागर मंथन में निकला विष तुमने अपने कंठ भरा।
सागर मंथन में निकला विष तुमने अपने कंठ भरा।
इसीलिए हर प्राणी तुमको, इसीलिए हर प्राणी तुमको नीलकंठ बोले।
जय शंकर भोले जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
सब देवों में देव निराले, सब देवों में देव निराले, जय शंकर भोले।
जय शंकर भोले जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
भोले भोलेनाथ 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 भोलेनाथ। तेरे नाम अनेकों बाबा, तेरी महिमा न्यारी है।
तेरे नाम अनेकों बाबा, तेरी महिमा न्यारी है।
तेरे भेद अनोखे बाबा, जाने क्या संसारी ये।
तेरे भेद अनोखे बाबा, जाने क्या संसारी ये।
तुम ही हो कैलाशपति शिव, तुम ही हो कैलाशपति शिव, पर्वत पर डोले।
जय शंकर भोले जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
सब देवों में देव निराले, सब देवों में देव निराले, जय शंकर भोले।
जय शंकर भोले जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर भोले।
भोले भोलेनाथ 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 भोलेनाथ। चंद्र शिखर पर सोहे। शीश तुम्हारे गंगा मैया चंद्र शिखर पर सोहे। तन पे सर्प विचरते रहते भक्तों के मन को मोहे। तन पे सर्प विचरते रहते भक्तों के मन को मोहे। उसको कष्ट जगत में कैसा, उसको कष्ट जगत में कैसा, नाम जो तेरा ले। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। सब देवों में देव निराले, सब देवों में देव निराले। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। भोले भोलेनाथ, 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 भोलेनाथ। जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। सब देवों में
जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो पार करो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, बहाओ चैतन्य की धाम।
प्रणाम।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मल गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Today, you all have gathered here to worship me as your Guru. I must say that I lack many qualities that a Guru should have. In the sense, I cannot be strict with you. I cannot be stern with you. And I really don't know how to punish you for doing wrong things. This may be because normally I think the gurus have problems with their disciples who are mostly not realized souls. As they are not realized souls, the gurus find it difficult to communicate or talk to them about the subtle problems that they have. I know of many gurus, even in modern times, who've been really very, very strict. And also they told me that they have achieved their realization by working very hard and by suffering under the strictness of the gurus. Sometimes I was really filled with great compassion for such disciples who haven't yet received their realization. They had gurus who were really realized souls, and they never had their realization. And the Guru was extremely strict with them. There was one gentleman I met in Kolhapur, and he got realization in 1 minute. So he told me that his Guru had told me to go for fast every month, at least for 8 days. All right. Then he asked me to build a temple of the Tatreya in his village. And every day he must go and worship the Tatreya in the morning time and in the evening time. He spent so much money. And still he didn't get realization. And while you hardly took 2 minutes to give me realization, Mother, what is this? How you have been so gracious to me. So I didn't know what to answer him. I didn't want to talk against his Guru because I know he's a realizer. Actually, most of these Gurus and incarnations were very helpless with human beings. Perhaps they didn't have such beautiful disciples as I have. Perhaps at this time, all the good people who were seeking divinity are born, and they are here as Sahajyogis. I never had to work very hard on them. Of course, once in a while, you do get a person who tries to trouble us, who tries to create problems. But modern times are so special, I think, that's very easy to give realization to people. At the time of Moses, he had made laws because of the decadent society of the Jews at that time. And that one was very hard, very, very hard, which we know today as Shariat, was taken over by the Muslims. And even now the punishments, according to so-called Quran, are so hard that you can't believe it. And most of the pressure of all their dharmic laws are on the women. Whatever it is, even in the Bible, if you read Christ, he has said that all those 10 commandments are nothing. You have to go beyond them. And he says, if your one eye is mischievous, is committing sin, take it out. What's the use of the whole body getting contaminated by that? Or if your one arm is doing something that is wrong, you better remove it. Because of one arm, the whole body will suffer. He said that, it is said that you should not be adulterous, but I would say that you should not have eyes in which for any woman you have desire, you have committed a great sin, and you'll all go to hell, all those people will do it. So you should not have adulterous eyes. Another thing he has said, that if somebody slaps you on one face, you should turn another cheek towards that person. When I knew about these laws, I said, how can you have such people in this world? It's a very subtle thing. And the last of all, which was very, very good, was that you should be righteous. Righteous more than all the scribes and all the Pharisees, I mean the priest and all these people. You have to be much more righteous than them. I mean, in early age when I read it, I thought, where can you find such people who can be called anywhere near Christ's description? It was inconceivable at that time. India is one place, as I told you, people are dharmic by their own, we can say, their own genes, you can call them, or you can say they are extremely dharmic because of traditions, brought up like that. In my time, in the South India and Maharashtra, I think we were very dharmic family, and it was very dharmic atmosphere. Still, these things that Christ has described was not there. For example, anger was regarded as a great asset. People used to boast, I'm very angry with that person. They used to say, very common. Of course, I don't think in India anybody can say, I hate you, because it's regarded something sinful and stupid. Because to hate somebody is being adharmic. But of course, they did say so many things that were not at all permissible by the laws of Christ. And then came Muhammad Sahib, who just found that nothing works out. So I think they adopted Shariat, but not Muhammad Sahib, but they had adopted already the Shariat. He accepted. He said, all right, this Shariat can be worked out. But it is so inhuman and has no balance, because only the women have to suffer, nothing to men. If a woman did adultery, then she was punished, but not the man. Even, I don't know what is the law here, but in India, if a woman who is married does adultery, such a man has to be punished. But if the married man does adultery, there is no punishment. All these things, I know, cannot be forced on anyone. Whatever Christ must have said, he must have said in his own meditative mood. He was surrounded by people who tried to kill him, and they killed him ultimately. And the kind of people they were, especially at that time, the Romans, extremely cruel. So how can he say that if somebody slaps you on one cheek, you turn another cheek to that person? Very angry, hot-tempered people were there. Krishna, of course, said it very clearly that krodhat vijayate samoha. His krodh is the worst thing. Anger is the worst sin according to him. Only from anger everything comes out. But he didn't say how the anger comes in. He didn't talk about it, that the source of anger was your liver and also your upbringing. These two things give you horrible anger. Unless and until you witness yourself, your realization has no meaning. You should separate yourself from yourself and see for yourself what is really wrong with you. Now, supposing somebody is a very hot-tempered person, instead of taking pride in it or using that temper to control others, he should try to control himself. How? First is the krodha. Anybody who wants to be a saint should know that anger, this krodha, should have no place. How do you do it? You first of all witness yourself how you behave. For example, I would say artificially you become angry, artificially. And stand before the mirror. See your face, how you look like. You'll be surprised. It looks like a face of a monkey or a tiger or I don't know what animal you must have been in last life. And then you are amazed that you are still carrying the traces of that previous life that was whatever was the animal. Then the second thing would be take out the anger upon yourself. As we have in Sahaja, we write down our own names and beat it. But should be that if you get angry with yourself, then you will see that you have won over your anger. Because angry people only torture others, they don't torture themselves. Of course, sometimes they feel bad. Later on, they feel, I should not have done this. They develop a left Vishuddhi. But mainly, if you start getting angry with yourself, why should I have done this? Why did I do this? Why should I get tempted to this? You'll be surprised your temper will go down. And also, physically, you should see you have a liver problem. With that, you just face yourself and tell that I am going to get rid of this liver problem. How dare it become my enemy and stop my ascent in spirituality. So the witness state has to be developed. For a Sahaja yogi, it's very important to develop a witness state. But normally, what happens? That Sahaja yogis develop a witness state for others. Now you know in Sahaja Yoga, the door is open to everyone. And some mad people also walk in. Some funny people also walk in. Some very bad charactered people also walk in. All kinds of things. So now you should see, what are you worried about? Are you worried about people who have problems, who are no good, for whom you cannot say that they will be Sahaja yogis, or you are enjoying the people who have got Sahaja Yoga? This temper sometimes has made people really mad, I tell you. Can go into your head and can make you mad. And we have some mad people in Sahaja Yoga. We have still. But they have become so mad that now they are no more angry, they are no more troublesome, they are just mad, that's all. For such people, you shouldn't worry. There's no need to witness others. Witness yourself. And I sometimes feel that anger comes through too much austerity, too much of extreme nature also. Some Sahajogis are extremely austere about everything. It's maddening. In Sahaja Yoga, everything is Sahaj, is spontaneous. You are not to be austere. You should not be particular. I said now it's not better not to wear a black sari or something, if I say so. Then it doesn't become a sentence from Brahma. Supposing then somebody is wearing a black sari and coming, you will all run away from that person. Or black clothes. It's not that. You are gurus yourself. Why should you be afraid of any kind of person who comes to you, whether it is black, white, or any type? Why should you have any fear? The another side of temper is fear. A man who is hot-tempered always have fear because he sees himself in others. He sees that another person also must be having the same kind of temper and he'll attack me. So he is always on the protective. In a Sahaj manner, what we do is to live without fear. He said that wages of sin is fear. But I would say wages of anger. Those people who were very aggressive, say, for example, develop frights, all kinds of frights. Those countries who have invaded other countries and rule other countries and have got the experience of their ego, of their anger, become extremely frightened people. Especially the soldiers who go on the war, kill so many people and come back and they are frightened. I asked one of them in America, I said, what are you frightened of? He said, I feel that I have killed so many people, now so many will kill me. But I said, why do you think like that? Why should anybody kill you? He says, because why did I kill others? Why did I kill others? Because I killed others, so anybody can kill me, isn't it, without rhyme and reason. Logically, I agreed. But his fear was so much that when he came in my presence, he was just shaking. The whole body was shaking with fear. So, whatever aggression we do, boomerangs on us and we become very frightened about everything. In Sahaj, you witness yourself as a separate identity. All your past is finished, gone, you are not bothered. And you remain in a state which is fearless. This state has to be achieved through Sahaja. Very easy once you know that you are protected, you will have no fear, and as you will have no fear,
ॐ श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निर्मला नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री भगवती माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो पार करो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, बहाओ चैतन्य की धाम।
शुद्धि दे मीठी
शत प्रणाम।
परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, हे आदिशक्ति माँ, आपका पूरे हृदय से धन्यवाद करते हैं माँ, आज की ध्यान के लिए माँ, आज की चैतन्य के लिए माँ। श्री माता जी, हम सभी का सुबह और शाम का ध्यान पूर्ण रूप से माँ नियमित हो जाए, हम सभी सहयोग के प्रचार प्रसार का एक उत्तम और सशक्त माध्यम बन सके माँ, ऐसी इच्छा आपके श्री चरणों में कर रहे हैं माँ। श्री माता जी, संपूर्ण ध्यान के दौरान अगर किसी भी तरह की अगर गलतियां अगर हुई तो आप हमें क्षमा कर दीजिए। आप तो क्षमादायिनी है माँ, क्षमा का स्रोत है। श्री माता जी, आज का संपूर्ण ध्यान माँ आपके श्री चरणों में समर्पित करते हैं माँ। आपको कोटि कोटि प्रणाम, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम, अनंत कोटि प्रणाम श्री माता जी। जय श्री माता जी, जय श्री माता जी, जय श्री माता जी।
कल्पितमासनं हिमजलैस्नानं च दिव्याम्बरं नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदामोदान्वितं चन्दनं जातिचम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देव दयानिधे पशुपते कल्पितं गृह्यतां सदा शिव सदा शिव सदा शिव नमोस्तुते सारे गरे गप पद साध सारे सा सारे सा सारे सा शिव